Hey Pravat, how you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing good. How about you?
I'm doing great, thank you.
Yeah.
So let's start our meeting. How's your progress coming along with the program? Let me share my screen so that we can take a look at your learning plan. So you're currently working on the Apache Cassandra project, which is great.
Yes.
Today is February 8th, so you're right on schedule. Congrats for
Yes.
that.
Yes.
And how do you like the Apache Cassandra unit, the videos?
So, in my work experience, I've only worked with relational models.
Right.
This seems very weird to me.
It's really weird, right? Like everything is
Yes.
normalized and you're like you're repeating data. It is weird. Yeah.
Yes. But one thing what I will say is this considers, I think, a lot of the performance aspects of a database more than relational models.
Hmm. Yeah.
Because I was seeing some of the comments you gave to the work I did. You suggested me to change some of the uh, primary keys because because what according to what I understood was performance wise the primary keys need to be designed in a certain way. Is my understanding correct?
So what you're asking is the way we set up the primary keys
Yes.
is just in terms of performance based. Is that your question?
One of the what is say considerations we have to do, because for relational models I don't think that is the case, right?
No, no, at all. Like a relation database, your primary key is just like the main way you identify that row.
Yes, exactly.
And for this one for the non-relational databases, the primary key has two functions. Yes, one is the primary key function, which is basically uniquely identifying the
The
row.
row.
And the second one is it does help with performance because you can specify clustering keys.
Okay.
So you can specify, yeah, I want the database to look first with this column and then
Yes.
to look within this column. So it
Yes.
serves two purposes. You're absolutely right on that.
Okay. Okay. So that was new for me. That was hard to
Yeah.
understand. Well,
Yeah,
uh,
it's definitely weird. But yeah, I mean, you get used to it.
yes.
And so
So
you're
just for clarification, so when we use non-relational models, there is no concept of star schema and all, right?
there's no concept of sort schema. Yeah,
There's just one table, and the whole purpose of the table is to satisfy one particular query. One type.
exactly. So if you have a different query, you will need another table. Yes,
Okay. Okay. That is the whole purpose, and the whole purpose of designing the table is to satisfy that query with optimal performance. That's it.
exactly. That's basic. Yeah, you summarized it beautifully. That's basically it.
Okay. So, and among these non-relational models, Cassandra is the most popular one, is it?
Yeah, Cassandra. I mean, has been used for by Netflix, I think, and
Okay.
like some other big companies for sure.
Okay. Okay.
All right. So I think you're right on schedule. I don't think we need to make any changes to your learning
Yes.
plan.
Yes.
So let's dive right into it. How close are you to finishing the project? I see you posted a question. I answer it, but I think I need to look into more information.
Yeah, that question I resolved it on my own. So
Awesome.
one more thing actually I wanted to talk to you is, I don't know if you will be able to help me with this or not, but I've seen Udacity the server, the when I submit some of the answers, so sometimes it gives me an error, but the same query I run sometime afterward it gives me the correct answer.
Oh, that is weird.
That is a bit frustrating for me. I'm not able to understand, because then if it gives me an error, I have to go back and think what mistake I did. I just wait for
uh,
I then go back, run the query, it's working fine.
hmm. Is that happening
Yeah,
to you right now? Do you
using
have an example you can show me?
no. So what I showed you, what I shared with you that day was a prime example of that.
Oh, right. And then you run it again, and then it worked, and you do
It
the same
works.
thing.
So that is something a little frustrating for me.
Yeah, yeah, I would assume.
So I don't know. But I don't know how you can help me with that.
Mhm.
Yeah, that is one issue I've been facing. But yeah.
What I would do maybe if you haven't done it so far is maybe resetting the workspace because maybe you had like an initial bug or something.
Okay. So how
Uh,
do you do
but
that?
that just in case you still experimenting that. Let me show you how to do that. Um, and just so that you know, resetting the data, the workspace does erase all of your data in this particular workspace. So make sure
Okay.
you save your files first, so that you
Okay.
have to write them
Okay.
again. So you go
Okay.
here to menu and you just click on reset data. It will ask if you really want to reset. You can say
Okay.
yes, or maybe just refreshing the workspace might work. But
Okay.
try one of these options just in case you have
Okay.
like an initial error.
Okay. Sure. One more thing I wanted to ask was, it's not a big deal, but is it like different? So I have seen that you have the option of downloading all the files, relevant files, and working on your own system or working on the workspace here.
Mm-hmm.
Are both of them different in any way? Or are they going to be the same?
This one is a lot smaller. It's much smaller. So I don't know if you have ran any of the queries yet with the big with the big data set, but
No.
it does take a lot of time.
Okay.
Here I'm think which one am I reading here? And data. Uh, uh, yeah, this one here is the local file. But if
Okay.
you try the other one, it does take a lot of time because you're reading a bunch of files.
Okay.
So that's why I suggest you do this one first,
Okay.
so that you can check. If it works with this one, then you can try the other one, and it should work the same. But it
Okay.
will take longer to run.
Okay. Uh, and yeah, as far as this project goes, I think I've got a sense it like of what, I submitted the what do you say, comments, and you what do you say, you I submitted the project and gave the comments. I'll work on them, and I think I should be done soon. It's not, those are not detailed. I think they are straightforward issues. I've got a sense of them.
Yeah, based on the code you sent me, it seems like you already know how to do this. And
Yes.
once you can know how to tackle the first query, all of the other ones are the same
Same,
process, different queries
same problem.
obviously, but same process.
Yes, that's
Um, so just a couple of recommendations. Make sure you include your. It's not here, but for each of these, make sure you include the actual query here, the query.
okay.
So
Okay.
select star or whatever you're going to select, the query you're going to base your
Yes.
table on. Make
Yes.
sure
Yes.
you include it here because the reviewer is going to ask for that. So make
Okay.
sure you
Sure.
do that. What other things? Oh, you already got
Yeah. Yeah.
this one. You know how to do this one as well. Yeah, that was pretty much it.
Yeah.
At the end,
Right.
you'll have to drop the tables, but that's pretty basic stuff.
Yeah. Sure.
Any other questions about this project? I can help you with.
This project, I think I'm good. I think I'll work on it a bit more and I'll submit it. That should be
Nah,
fine.
that would be great if you could submit it this weekend. That would
Sure.
be awesome. Yeah.
Sure. Sure. One more thing I wanted to discuss with you was the next project. Why does it have 1 month?
All right. Let me see. Uh, so data warehouses. Yeah. You spent about 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it should be done with the main videos in about a week, and
Okay.
then it gives you about 1, 2, 3 more weeks to turn that one in. Yeah, I think you can do it earlier for sure.
No, I'm trying to understand. Like, is the project complex in any sense?
It is complex, but it's not as complicated as, for example, airflows will be the most complicated so far. This one you won't find it as complicated. You will find it really similar to the first project, the
The
PostgreSQL.
Okay. Okay.
Uh, Now the thing here is in the first project you were provided with a walkthrough. Here you will be provided with any walkthrough. I mean,
Okay.
like a Jupyter notebook walkthrough,
Okay.
the first one. So you will have to write the files from scratch, basically.
Okay. Okay.
But it does give you some hints on what to write first. So basically, you'll write most of your queries first,
Okay.
um, and then once you have your queries, you need to test that you're able to create the tables. This one actually is provided to you. You will have to create your Redshift cluster. and once, and I think the ETL, it's already provided for you. No, you do have to implement this one.
Okay.
So you have like two main files, but as you can see, they're not that large. I
Okay.
think the reason they give you so much time is because if it's your first time with AWS, you will have to create some clusters here and there, maybe an S3
Okay.
bucket, so that you just get the hang out of it in terms of how AWS works. But you
Okay.
can definitely finish it earlier.
Okay. Sure. Uh,
One thing that I would like to point out is that for this unit, you are going to receive AWS credits.
okay.
So make sure you set up that uh, quick. I think that's on unit lesson 2.
Okay.
So yeah, AWS setup. Where is it? I forgot where are the instructions, but you do have access. Oh, here it is. To apply your promo code. So it's on lesson 2, number 4. It can take a couple of days. So if you want to go ahead and set this up after you finish the current project, go ahead, and so you can like do the first 5 steps of lesson number 2, just so that you have your AWS account set up, and that in case you have some troubles with your credit, you let us know sooner than later, and then you
Okay.
can go back to lesson 1 and start working on
Sure.
it. You got about $200, I think, which should be enough for the rest of the course.
Okay. Okay.
Any other questions? Anything else I can help you with today, Pravat?
Not nothing urgently. I'm good as for today.
Okay.
Uh, yeah. So like so the whole course structure, I've seen that there's the capstone project.
Right.
How later, how long into, so when do I have to basically start working on that? And
No,
around.
you don't have to worry about it until you finish all the projects. Because here it provides a good walkthrough what you're supposed to do. But basically, you can pick one or many of the technologies you have used so far to
Okay.
create this project. So you can do it on
No,
Airflow,
no. So what I'm trying to say is, so do people generally, so I mean, the target is to finish the course within 5 months.
right?
So my question basically is, do people start working on this simultaneously with the lessons, or do they finish?
Not in my experience,
Okay.
and no, I don't think any student have started before. Especially because units 4 and 5
Yes.
introduce Spark and data pipelines.
Mhm.
So you might want to use one of those technologies for your capstone.
Okay.
Um, so that's why many people wait. But
Okay.
I mean, all of the students I've seen, they haven't started the capstone until they finish all the projects. But feel
Okay.
free to take a look on it, take a look at it, and if you have an idea that you really want to, if you really want to use like Apache Cassandra or Postgres, you can definitely start it. But
Um,
I would suggest, yeah, wait for one of these technologies because this are more interesting.
yeah, that's true. That's true.
Mhm. All right. Any other questions?
Uh, yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
All right. Well, the code snippets you sent look good. It seems that you
Yeah.
really know what to do, and you should be good to finish the project this
Yes.
weekend. That would be awesome. You'd
Sure.
be right on schedule.
Sure.
And this AWS, if you have any issues with it, let me know,
Sure.
especially with the credits, so that that gets solved sooner than later.
Sure.
Awesome. Well, it was great talking to you again for that,
Sure.
and really good job with keeping a steady progress. Congrats.
Okay. 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 One last thing. Uh,
Mhm.
What if you have any, what do you say? I don't want a book, but just what do you say? Some reading material related to Cassandra. If
Okay.
you just like a 10-page or a 15-page introduction to the Cassandra and the basics.
Sure. I
If you
have.
find anything, so
Yeah, I can find something for you for sure.
yeah. So
I think I have a video on it. A lecture I
no,
gave. Like,
I want something to read.
oh, you want
So
something to read? For sure.
yes, because what is present on the Udacity website, it's a combination of videos and text. I just want some text, but I don't want a book as well. I know there are many books out there.
Uh-huh.
I want a short, like a 10-15 page introduction to Cassandra and the basics of Cassandra.
Right, right. Okay,
If
yeah.
you if you
Yeah,
know anything,
let me
similar.
look around because I think that there must be something, and for sure I can share it with you. No problem.
Okay.
All right. Well, have a nice weekend then, and talk to you soon for that.
Bye.
Bye bye.